It is stupid hot in Osaka at the moment. I think we've been sitting around like 85, 90% humidity, which is just insanity as far as I'm concerned. I come from a very dry, very, you know, non-humid country, so this whole humidity thing every year kind of kills me. Kind of given in and started using the air conditioning today for the first time. Tonight we have the very first summer festival in Osaka, and I don't know, I kind of really love the summer festival season in Japan. It's really got a different atmosphere of its own, and I tend to try and get to all of them when I can. I don't think I've actually made it to every single Summer Matsuri, like the big ones, but I think I'm gonna give it a crack this year. I'm gonna try and see how I go with that, which is a bit insane. Anyway, Aizen is this beautiful temple, kind of in the Tennoji area, and it's really famous for holding one of the oldest and hang on, let me get it straight. Wait. So it's really famous for holding one of the oldest summer festivals in Japan, and it's also one of the very first in the kind of summer festival calendar, I guess, if you will, in Osaka. So it kind of kicks the whole season off, and it's usually one of the very first times that people in Osaka will actually start to wear yukata, which is like the really cool, well, it's not really that cool when you wear it, but the beautiful, really bright colored summer kimono things. Anyway, so it's one of those beautiful festivals. It usually incorporates a big parade. Anyway, this is a really big festival. Usually when you walk up to the actual temple, there are like lines and lines of, you know, yatai stands, so selling like takoyaki and food, and there are the games and everything. It's just crazy. It's so busy. However, apparently in the last couple of years there have been quite a lot of complaints about local residents and from people living in the neighborhood. So this year they've done something really drastically different, which is quite interesting, and I don't know how it's going to go, to be honest. Just from what I can see, it's going to be interesting. But they've pretty much cancelled all of that. So while they're still having the festivals, yeah, they've just kind of cancelled a lot of the entertainment. They used to have like a heap of dancing and songs and that. They've cancelled the Aizen Matsuri, which is like a really long running tradition, and they cancelled the parade as well, and there's no stands or food and games and entertainment stands either at all at this festival. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this is something they're going to try for just a couple of years and then go back to the way. Who knows, honestly. But I thought I would take you guys, I'm rambling entirely too much, but I thought you know, since I'm going to take you guys with me and show you. I'm going to go pick up my laundry first, and I have to brave the gross heat outside, which is not being good. It's not going to be good at all. I'm not about this humid place life. I think I'm not going to take you guys to the laundromat because that's not particularly interesting, and I need to charge my phone. But I guess next time I see it, I will be at the Aizen Matsuri. So let's go. Oh, that was really poor attempt at trying to do it in camera transition. Anyway. I have no idea where I'm going. I can't find a sign for it. Alright guys, so heading towards Aizen, and yeah, the street behind me. There's like nobody here. Flashback to last year. And yeah, there's a big difference. Anyway, I'm kind of curious to see because you can actually move now, which is nice. It was a bit insane last year. So yeah, anyway, who knows? I don't. There's lots of like pink balloons with hearts on them, which is very, very, very adorable, but who knows? Let's have a look. Huge difference here this year to last year, but I kind of really love the atmosphere. Like, it seems a lot more simple, a lot more family oriented, and a lot more kind of traditional, I guess. I don't know, I really enjoy it. I just got my fortune. I only got kitty, but that's okay. And I got a new little omamori because I wanted to get one. They've got like special ones that are specifically for this festival, so I'm going to show you guys that when I get home. Meh. So this big tree just behind me is kind of like the big focus, I guess, of this particular shrine. So this tree with the katsura vine around it is, you know, kind of very symbolic apparently of a good marriage, and because the two different entities are like entwined together and becoming one, but it's actually really famous, and that's why you can see with this particular festival, new friends. So there's all these little orange flowers over here. Maybe I'll show you guys anyway. So those particular flowers come from this tree, and it's beautiful and it's lovely. It's time to get some food. We kind of went to the festival, as you guys saw. It was really quiet. We're gonna go back and see if it gets any kind of busier. I don't know, it's got a really nice atmosphere at night last time. The squeaky shoes are real. Now let's try not get that small child in the hill. Anyway, so food times, heading down to Tennoji Station. There should be something down there. Maybe we can get yakitori or something, I'm not even sure. And then back up, because now there's no food stands. So that is kind of a bit of a downer, I'm not gonna lie. Also, fun fact, there's a really good incense store just like over here. 10 out of 10 recommend. Anyway, they had found like coffee incense and it was amazing. Anyway, food times. Let's do that. Food of the gods. I may have eaten it a little bit too quickly. It was good. Yes, I am an absolute freak who eats my curry with chopsticks, because that's a thing. Seriously, sweaty times. So we're back. We're gonna go see if it's any different. Too much curry. So I've got some kind of like really scary lighting going on. I just wanted to finish off the day. So yeah, going to the Aizen Matsuri was really different this year than last year. I think, as I kind of put in as you kind of words. I'm ready to go to bed. I've had a glass of wine. So I think as you saw from the differences between the footage from last year and this year, there was a huge difference, and I got to admit, I actually didn't mind it. I guess, for the sake of longevity of the festival, I think maybe if it's this quiet, there could be problems. I don't know, I guess the temples must make money out of it, to keep these kind of traditions going, would be my assumption. I don't really know much about it. But, yeah, there was really not, there was probably about 1/10 of the amount of people there this year as opposed to last year. And yeah, we went back just a bit later just to see whether that number had changed, and it really, really hadn't at all. But the thing that I really liked is that you could actually enjoy the festival in the grounds of the temple a little bit more. Last year it was just so ridiculously packed and hot and just muggy and sticky, and there was just people everywhere, and it kind of, yeah, I don't know, I remember this afternoon before I left, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I've got to get ready for this, influx of huge amounts of people, which, considering I live in Japan, I probably should be used to this by now. But, yeah, it was actually really lovely. It was really calm and relaxed, and there was lots of space. I could walk around and take photos like an idiot without feeling like I'm tripping over everybody. And the atmosphere was a little bit more family-oriented and more traditional, I think. It kind of felt a little bit more sincere, rather less than like a big food party. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it was probably less about the party side of things and more about the actual traditions in the shrine and things like that. So I don't know, I'm feeling kind of mixed about it. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was a nice change, and I'm really actually glad I went, and it was a lovely way to start off the Summer Matsuri Festival kind of season of Osaka. So I was pretty chuffed that I got to go, and I feel a little summery, and I feel like summer is actually here today. Today I'm wearing one earring. That's good life skills there, Mel. Yep. I kind of took one out, and I was going to take the other one out, and I forgot. I got distracted by the Googles, because, falling into a Google hole is awful. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I don't know, today is the first day it's actually felt like summer. It's been really hot and warm. We had this beautiful electrical thunderstorm in the afternoon, which just reminded me so much of home. It just had that charge to the air and that big rumble and crackle, and I don't know, I'm from Queensland in Australia, and that's summer for us. You have really hot days, but then in the night, in the late afternoon, early night, evening, you'll kind of get these massive big thunderstorms roll through almost daily, and we don't get much rain from them, but there's just that kind of little bit of rain which cools everything down and brings a little bit of freshness to the days in summer, and that's just it feels like summer when it's actually getting thunderstorms. I think these are the first proper ones I've actually had while I've been in Japan. We had one or two last year and the year before, I think, but they weren't really proper ones. They were kind of a bit sad, really. So this one was absolutely lovely, although, I think I was reading on the news that there was some pretty severe weather up in Shiga, and a lot of damage was done, which is not great. But yes, as long as there's nothing too crazy, I quite enjoy